place. And you got, there's been times where I go to a club with several girls with me, and if there's one of those girls, right? If there's one of those girls that doesn't look good, or it happens to be a big girl, they're gonna deny all of us, or just say we can all come in, but you can't let her in. That is a real thing that happens. That I'm not making that up.
You're now watching a clip from the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Of course. So yeah, I'm not worried about the heat at all. I think you said it all. But what was in the news this week, also with the Miami Heat, was Bam Adebayo was seen at a Marlins game. Of course, players, they go out, they chill, do whatever, and he was seen with, a few female friends he was there with. One in particular was a little bit on the heavier set side and was kind of like leaned up on his shoulder, like leaned up, like they was a couple, so it for him being an NBA player, I feel Bam Adebayo could, and he just got a Jordan deal, so he's getting paid. So not to say that it's all about looks or anything, because I know there might be some women out there like, oh, she might be a great person, and she better be a great person. Let's just say that. She better be a great person, and she's probably a really good friend, or maybe girlfriend, who knows. But just with the optics, it just didn't look right. It just didn't look like they fit as a couple, if they are a couple. And he was getting bashed on social media about, I guess his selection of what woman he had leaning up on his shoulder, which is fair, unfair, whatever. But, you in the limelight, you at a Marlins game, you're in the box, the camera's going to be on you. Everybody knows who you are. You're tall, you're in Miami, you probably had a mask on at some point, but people know who you are, especially in Miami. People are going to identify you. So my question to you, Wes, is, if your dog has, brings in like, let's say a subpar caliber lady friend, how do you handle that situation at all? Do you say something, or do you, it's a touchy situation because people like what they like. There's a lot of chubby chasers out there. There's a bunch of them who like a little more cushion for the pushing. There's a bunch of them out there. My cousin, I'm not gonna name him out. I'm not gonna name him and put him out there, but my cousin is definitely one of them. In college, he used to come through with some rather large friends to the room, and I'm just like, wow, really? And one time, like it was like I was like, man, nah, man. One time it was getting out of hand, man. I was like, nah, man, bruh, this one here, she gonna crush you, bruh. And he was like, nah, man. And then he had to think about it. He was like, yeah, she is kind of big, huh? And I was like, bruh, come on, man. You like me, you a small guy, like you gotta be careful. But that's what he likes, and a lot of girls of that stature tend to like guys like us too. So because two big people usually, they may have some difficulties. Let's just say. They may have some difficulties, So, but anyways, I mean, what's your thoughts about Bam Adebayo and him getting caught on camera, and just if your dog had that situation?
Well, first on Bam, like me personally, I don't think that was a girlfriend. I mean, how can that be your girlfriend and you on the Miami Heat? Because how. No, I'm just saying, because my whole thing is the Miami Heat is built on their work ethic. Now if I'm working out, like, what, you think he's just working out when he go to work? Like, no, he's working out. This is a lifestyle. What I have in the refrigerator is a lifestyle. So if we're together, then like, how are you like that? You know. But hey, it is what it is. Not to knock anyone that's a little heavier set. Everyone needs love. Of course, like Marcus said, you know, sometimes some people like a little bit more cushion.
Love too, Craig.
Yes, you know, like
you already know where that's from. Big girls need love too, Wes.
But yeah, I really just think that was a friend that was leaning on him. You know, there's no other way to put it. You know, because I'm like, you just signed all this money with the Miami Heat, then with the Jordan brand, and you know, you choose that person. But again, like some people say, she may be one of those individuals that have that personality that Bam is kind of attracted to. We do know, like, he's African, and Africans, they normally have a little heavier girl. You know, that's the only thing that has me thinking that, oh, that's probably his girl. But again, there was another one that was a little bad one, like right next to him. You know,
right.
she you know,
I see her.
She had her hair, you know, and I think that if anybody that was up there with Bam that he would probably be talking to is the one that was to his right, you know, in the picture, his left to his right though. So hey, it is what it is. You know, if that was my homeboy that came through, you know, like I would have said something there. You know, I would have treated her like same respect I would have treated anyone else, you know. But I would have definitely hollered at him, like pulled him to the side, like, yo, I probably would have texted him. I'd have been like, yo, like, what the F you just came here with? You feel me? Like, that's your dime, that's your girl. You feel me? Let me know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to put me on point. Because sometimes people just come through with people and they don't say, oh, this is my girl. This is my friend. This is this. They're like, oh, you know, this is such and such, you know. And even if they're together, they probably say, this is my friend anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really don't think that it was him. But again, everybody that was roasting him, like, shame on y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. The world is changing, man. Big girls, small girls, like, everybody needs a little bit of love. Now, again, that is not my preference. If you see my wife, like, she's definitely not like that, you know. Same thing with Marcus. our wives are built a certain way, and it's not built like that. Now, again, I ain't gonna knock it. She may be a good person, great personality, but again, I would have definitely said something to my homeboy on the side, and you with your cousin, like, yo, like, for you to have to say something to him, like, yo, like, come on, man, she's gonna crush you now, like, and he like, man, he think about it like, yeah, she is kind of big, huh? You know. But again, it is what it is. Sometimes guys that are not that confident in themselves, you know, tend to go with whatever. Same thing with women. You know, because I see some women also like, yo, see, but Bam is not the most attractive person in the world now. Like, now let's not say that he's Denzel or one of these people that people feel like is an attractive person. Like, I'm a guy, so I can't rate him. But like, yo, like, he's not. See, when you have Steph Curry, Stephen Curry is gonna make a magazine. You feel me? Like, Bam is not gonna make the cover of a magazine for his nuts. It's gonna be because of basketball. You know what I'm saying? So again, he can't be knocking anybody also. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not that great. Now, I'm loyal to the Heat. You know what I mean? But come on now, Bam. You feel me? Like, you need to save this girl. You feel me? You need to not save her like that, but you need to, like, come out and I just say something like, nah, that is not my girl. That's my home girl. You know, like, y'all need to stop attacking her. Like, we can't just go out and just be friends and this, that, and the other. Say something. Because right now, see, I know they still trolling you in the media. Yeah. So Bam, say something, do something. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, because like, right now, Bam probably have a lot of other things on his mind. I think we got like 5 or 6 games left. So he probably didn't even see it. But it's kind of hard to not see.
It's kind of hard to miss that, because they don't tag him, and you know, he saw it. He saw it for sure. But he doesn't feel like he has to address it. And he doesn't have to. Because that could be his childhood friend, you know, and it's kind of sad though that we even really talk about it. It's funny, obviously, that's why we brought it up, but it's sad at the same time, because it's like, we have to question it. We have to question and be like, hold on, man, this can't be right. But that's the society that we live in now. That's the society that we live in. If you're a superstar athlete, which he is, and people expect a certain type of girl to be with you. And when you don't see that, you see somebody, who could be called Bertha, on your
Bertha
side.
kid, Bertha.
Bertha is like, that's one of those big girl names. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of those big girl names. Apologize to anybody who's fine and your name is Bertha, but I'm pretty sure that's not very common. But yeah, it's just, as a society, we question it. We question, like, because it doesn't match to us. Like, and Wes alluded to our wives, and I feel my wife matches me, and I've seen Wes's wife, and I feel like she matches him. And with Bam and this particular girl, if she is his girl, that don't match, bro. It just doesn't match. It doesn't look like it's the right fit. And it's funny to talk about, but I know it's offensive to some, and big people, like, it is what it is. Some people are happy being that way. Some people love big women, like Wes said. That's the Nigerian way to go, apparently. I don't know if that's true or not, but it might be. But it's just, the optics just didn't look good for him in that moment. And it's sad for her as well to kind of have to go through that. You have to be judged by your appearance, but that's just the way it is, though. That's the way it is now in society, especially with social media, that unfortunately, if you're a big girl and you with a superstar, you are going to be ridiculed in some kind of way, and that superstar will be ridiculed as well. But it's just like down here at the crib, right? If you go into a club on South Beach, like, or any, like, maybe in a popular spot in LA or New York or a big place, and there's been times where I go to a club with several girls with me, and if there's one of those girls, right? If there's one of those girls that doesn't look good, or it happens to be a big girl, they're going to deny all of us, or just say, we can all come in, but you can't let her in. That is a real thing that happens, that I'm not making that up. That is a real thing that happens. I had a homegirl the other day tell me that happened to her, she went to a club. She was there with like 4 homegirls. One of them was a big girl, and they could not get into the club together because the girl was a big girl. It's an unfortunate situation, but it is shallow, it's superficial, it's all of those things. But it's reality, it's reality. It's the reality that we live in, and you got to play your part. You got to look the part. Basically, you have to look the part, and Bam just wasn't looking the part at that Marlins game.
Yeah, and piggybacking off what Marcus is saying, absolutely right in all his points. But look at Khloe Kardashian. She was always considered the heavier Kardashian.
No,
you feel me? And she changed her whole appearance behind all of the ridicule that she was going through all these years. What happened?
Have you seen her lately?
Yeah,
I don't even recognize her.
She looked like a complete different person. I really, to be honest with you, like she should have kept a little bit of the weight, a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not saying that she's bad now. She looks amazing now, but she just looks plastic now. When before she looked more natural. It's not like she was fat. She just was a little heavier than her sisters, her siblings. So she could have lost the weight, but like kept some of it. You feel me? Like, because right now she looks like Kim Kardashian. Nah, you could have been a thick Kardashian instead of just the one that looks like Kim now. So again, it just shows you, how your words can affect someone in a negative light. You feel me? Now this is a girl that has everything, all the money in the world, and she had to go ahead and switch out and wind up changing her whole appearance for everyone else. So unfortunate, but again, like Marcus said, that's just the reality that we live in. Again, another reality is racism. People will look at me with my dreads and, oh my God, I'll automatically assume I'm a bad guy. In actuality, I'm not. So again, it is what it is. You know, you just got to have a little tough skin in this world if you want to be in this world, and we only have one world. So you definitely got to have that tough skin.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, Bam, we'll see if he says anything about it. But right now, he's keeping quiet, which I think is a smart thing to do.